that. You can stop that.
Leave a nigga with a hot hat, nothing like that boy in that track.
You can stop that. SLR.
Yeah.
SLR. Back at it with my co-host.
J Alpha, man. Big Black and Beautiful. You already know.
Your boy Dot, back at it, getting to it. Good to see you back at it, man.
Yeah, man. A lot of news, man.
Definitely. First and foremost.
Wait, man. Before, I've been, like, I be on TikTok, right? You know.
But we got a shot, yo. Free my boy Diddy. Free Diddy.
I mean, Diddy out. I mean, we already said that shit, that he was not gonna.
Free Diddy, though.
We already know they just want to fuck up his reputation. Mess up his reputation.
The damage is done.
The damage is done, and he's not gonna be the same Diddy, right?
I can't attest to that.
I feel like the only way he could be the same Diddy, man, he's gonna have to do something I know he does not want to do. You gotta claim the LGBTQ, right?
I'm gonna say the Diddy.
It ain't gonna work if you say I'm bi, and then you know that community's they're gonna hover over him like that.
Again,
but you know Diddy ain't gonna
no one has ever said that damn has sex.
You want another man's ejaculation juice on your nipples? That's gay.
It's different, but it's not engaging.
So you tell me, would you want another man's baby juice rubbed on your areolas?
Yo.
No, just answer the question. No. What did you want?
No, but let me ask you a question.
But it's probably the drugs, right? The drugs?
It's definitely got to be the drugs.
Man, I did some drugs. I never wanted to do anything flagrant.
But listen, all I'm saying is that everyone is somebody's Eskimo kissing buddy. If you have a partner, she's got to pass or they got to pass.
Man, we're talking about within a few minutes.
You've been sharing someone's bacteria at some point in time in your life.
Yeah, I mean, you actually know he's knowingly doing this.
It's different.
Oh, man, you making excuses for that, man. But yo, Diddy, man, I'm happy to see the feds lose, because you know they always win. It's good to see the winners lose sometimes. Because they got the 90-something? Winning rate, whatever percentage. But it's good to see him lose, you know?
So
we don't want to see Diddy in jail. He's just a freak, you know? The freaks don't gotta go to jail. They just gotta be calm down a little bit. He's gonna be calm for a little bit, but I know he's gonna be back. Once you're a freak, I don't think you can just drop back and not be a freak anymore.
Listen, a freak is not a criminal, man. Listen, he is got a hunger in him that no one can match, and that's always shown from the beginning of time. As far as him being in the industry, this should be an opportunity for him to rethink or restructure his way of addressing people. But he did in some capacity beat the feds. But again, he's still not out. He got a bail denied on something that people get arrested for every day here in LA because there's so many 304s running the streets. So.
But I mean, let's go on, and we're on the serious stuff right now. I seen this skit, and this shit had me dying. I was gonna play it for a little bit. It's been having me dying, like, wait up.
Press a lot.
You go in that. This shit had me dying, like.
What was that?
Is there a black person here?
What did you just say?
I said, is there a black person here? Do you have a question? Yeah. Is there a black person here?
Is there a black person?
Shit, why are you asking that?
And Jenna said there was one in here. Came to check. There's a white person here too. I don't need one of those.
It had me dying.
Chip, please stop what you're doing.
Well, what's the big deal? I'm just trying to find a black person here. Well, you found her. Okay, you got her today. Okay, let me see. Let me set my sparkling down. Oh, here it is. Got it.
Chip, are you saying is there a black purse in here?
Yeah. Success.
Yeah.
I like your haircut, Linda.
He's got a good series of like.
Yeah, I'll be watching this kid. That's his. If y'all don't see Chick, he's on YouTube. He's on TikTok. He drops a skit every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And this kid's hilarious. It's like kind of an office feel.
Yeah.
This shit had me dying because the lady was ready to go off. I remember I said this a couple weeks ago, but I can't stop watching it.
Is there a black person here?
And it's so funny when you rewatch it. you hear him saying black purse.
Yeah.
That's just the way he says it. Says black person in here.
I definitely watched that a couple times the first time I saw it. I was like, wow.
You got another one, do it, lady. That's how we done. Yeah. I mean, that, we just want to get off the serious tip for a little bit.
We want to make sure that you come in with a light heart.
But the biggest
Open
news,
mind.
we talked about it a little bit in the introduction to Diddy. And
Yeah.
Diddy Beats, he had 6 charges. He beat all 4 of them. He only has prostitution on Jane Doe and prostitution on on Cassie. I guess
something like that. I think it's like transportation.
Transportation of prostitution.
Prostitution. Again, that's like picking a girl up in a car.
Yo, man, Diddy got him in 7, man.
That's like picking.
But that's weird. I see people celebrating like Diddy. I don't know why, but people celebrating that Diddy.
Because it's kind of like this is an isolated situation that was used to defamate.
Yeah, I mean, the man did not deserve no RICO for just being.
Yeah, they use that to defamate his character, but more importantly,
I think it worked though. I know a lot of people. Some people are gonna be. I feel like it gives me like the OJ feel. Like some people want him to win because they're like he's black. Yo, we want him to win. We don't want him to lose. And there's some people that still feel like, especially like the feminist movement, they feel like, oh, he abused women. We seen him beat up Cassie on tape. He should at least do something, like serve some type of time. And he's been in justice last year, so he did serve some time, right?
So you're right. So I noticed I saw a couple of mixed reviews.
You see him outside the fucking rubbing, his supporters rubbing baby oil,
baby oil, and then Cassie writes, "Oh, I believe you, Cassie," right? But what about the victims of those people, the people who intentionally meant to invade someone's lifestyle, put them in a position where they became...
I feel like we gotta stop doing that too. Diddy kind of put himself in this shit too. He was doing some wild
I'm not gonna
shit.
say Diddy definitely didn't put himself in.
He put himself
in the territory, but there are people who prey on opposite sexes to do these kind of
things.
things.
They prey on I feel like we always say that the powerful prey on the weak, but sometimes the weak prey on the powerful.
And then
they prey on the people that are
and then you see people like listen, again, I don't know the details of the situation, but if a jury of your peers can see that those 2 women were essentially sex workers, right? Why would he become so much of a hazard to society?
Because, they have stuff that they heard during the case, and even though he didn't get tried on it, but people believe him. Hurting people scared that there's people like there's all day talking about, oh, I gotta leave America now because he might get out.
So basically,
Cassie's lawyer talking like, oh, he's gonna be a danger. He's gonna wreak revenge on us and all that.
Listen. When you need a jury, when you got the black community to essentially do their dirty work, because it took like no time for them to all create these fucking stories. Some may be real, some may be not.
We heard about Diddy for years. It's just. We heard stories for years of him doing this and doing that, but it's everybody with power. They got power.
Exactly. So I'm trying to make it seem like it's just him running around here preying on motherfuckers. Like, if he was so bad and it was so horrible, right? He's just one.
How you feel he's gonna? I want to know how he's gonna talk to Jay-Z. Jay-Z had his whole lawyer come out like we ain't friends. Like, could you even talk to Jay the same again after that?
No. So. He basically
he think he's gonna understand like, all right, Jay just didn't want to be in this shit, but Jay ended up still getting dragged into it some way somehow.
Yeah, Jay didn't want to be in it, but you gotta understand that the way he had to help him is he had to let him handle this by himself. He had a team of lawyers that ran a train on the judge.
Oh, shout out to Steele.
Brian Steele.
He taking out these RICO cases one by one.
He was a real call saw. Right?
2, he got thug out, and then now it looked like Diddy coming out.
So. Cassie got charged with the same crime that he did, right? But she doesn't have a bail. She's not sitting behind.
But she was never charged.
She's actually got the charge.
She had the immunity though. All of them had immunity from. Didn't they all have proffers or immunity?
It's crazy how how they made him to make him out.
They didn't want her. They wanted Diddy. So.
But they didn't get Diddy because nothing took place in the capacity in which they're trying to make it seem.
I don't know. I don't still don't trust these dudes. Because they talking about they're not letting him out. They sentenced him in October.
Yeah.
They're not even let the man enjoy his birthday. Is his birthday around that time?
That's crazy. So they want.
And they denied his bail. Yeah.
And they're basically trying to.
They're trying to find something else.
They're trying to figure out how can we keep him in here.
Yeah,
so the jury said no. So no, we'll let you sit here in October. No $1 million bail on something that people get arrested for every day, running up and down in a fig and fuck. Like, come on, it's crazy. Like, let's talk about it. Like, how is there something? Like, obviously we see that there's a little more than what we're seeing. So. You know,
man, this whole, Diddy, man, let the freak out, man. Just ban him from using baby oil or something. Like.
How people call people, address them by, let's say Diddy. You address Diddy as a freak, right? But I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, this shit that you do, that people would be like, yo, that's
yeah, but they put him on Front Street.
Yeah, but you know what? That's a swinger lifestyle, and that's the type of lifestyle that you have to.
I feel like a lot of people I feel like Diddy probably did so much now. Regulars don't turn him on no more.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying to you. It's
Pause. Well, yeah.
You don't need to justify it, but it's just like, listen.
Because I don't think I'll get to that level, man. I like my regular stuff, man. Yeah. Regular.
Listen. All I'm saying here is the money, the drugs, and the lifestyle will definitely put you in a headspace. And especially...
Yeah, he probably around them, though, highs that should introduce him to some different shit,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's had his fair share of twosome, threesomes, foursome, fivesomes. Yeah. And the drugs have made him think that, his sexual stimulation comes from a different...
Well, I feel like I told you, there's going to be a lot of gender war. Well, a lot of women like, we want him out. Like, it's not fair. They're gonna be like, oh, you see, men could abuse women and get a slap on the wrist. You already know they're gonna hear that.
But you gotta understand, like the way they was waiting. So let's flip it on the flip side, right? How Cassie and what's her name? 50's baby mom, right? Daphne. Sorry, calling her baby mom is very, Excuse me.
Yeah, remember they haven't played that. They played that tape with Cassie too, where she's talking about, these tapes come out. I get somebody to do this to you, do that to you.
It just seems like she's not accountable for any of this in some capacity. Like she walks away with $30 million from him, $10 million from the Intercontinental. But basically, she's the reason Intercontinental got shut down.
And remember, they even saying that she had, I don't know how true this is, when she moved in with her family after whatever, her and her husband weren't good financially.
Yeah.
This was her that she had. This was a plan. Like I could always go to Diddy. So I'm gonna come out the book. If you don't give me this, I'll drop the book.
It looked like a lick. It looked like a lick.
We act like these people are the preppers, the dudes that are doing all the damn. But sometimes they're victims. A lot of them, they are victims too. Like he touched me this way. I could get some bread from him. I'm gonna say he did this.
But when he said did that, he is a victim of his own circumstances.
Yeah.
So basically,
I know people are R. Kelly too, but that's the same thing they did to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Because they had these tapes stashed away forever, them touching their nieces and all that. And once R. Kelly couldn't pay anymore, they came out like, yo, if you're not gonna pay me, I'm gonna drop this tape out, that tape out. So I'm like, there's a lot of people that are in this that are not innocent. They blackmail people,
No, absolutely.
But then again, these people still put themselves in these situations because they start doing this stuff.
We've all been a victim of our own circumstances. Yeah. So, keep in mind when you're locked in and how you're trying to move, think future, right?
Yeah. So, yo, Diddy, man, we see you in October, man. Yo, take that.
Take that.
I mean, I'm not one of these people that are happy. I'm not happy or sad.
Listen.
I don't think Diddy.
Justice to that man because
justice is justice. So good to see the feds lose, man. They saying he's a gay Teflon Don according to 50. I don't know when you guys are gonna stop beefing. They've been beefing forever, but
If you listen to it, in some of the actual context of the actual case. There were a lot of people that were not actually addressed because they were basically like, hey, listen, Diddy.
Yeah, Diddy owes. I feel like Diddy owes some people some bags too, because there's some people that held it down.
But
he came out. He had some assistants, some people that held it down that could have.
But Diddy held it 10 toes down. He didn't go up there and get on the stand and Nino Brown.
Nah, he was smart. I think I would have been dumb if he did that.
Shut the fuck up, and he said, hey, listen. He was the nucleus or the. He was essentially the center of all this, and he held it down. And let's hope that he comes home and learns from this one. More importantly, show some empathy towards the situation and And just basically, trying to, show growth in it, Again, that was him wild and young. You gotta think about it. It comes with the territory.
He ain't wild and young. He just, once you get away with so much, when you get that power, man, you can do what you
Remember, he was like, honestly, he was like the second or third generation of hip hop. And hip hop was like rock at one point in time. So.
But yo, I feel like you start doing this to black men, then yo, it's a rich, powerful man.
Exactly.
They got Weinstein, they got mad people. He probably pissed off the wrong person.
All those people used to hang out together. The Weinsteins, the Hughes, all the guys who hang out on the 5 mansions below the fucking. So there's 5 mega mansions that surround Hughes' crib. And these are all the ex-little billionaires, millionaires who.
Yo, they just got caught up in the licks. Me Too, the Me Too is still...
Quincy Jones,
we had stories of him,
all the guys used to hang out together. It's all coming to the territory, so...
And you're a powerful man, people gonna let you do things, and once they don't want to let you get away with those things anymore, they're gonna want you to pay.
And then there's people that are watching you get away with things, and they prey on you because they know that you don't expect it from them, right?
Yeah,
so it's a two-way street, so... You know what I'm saying?
There's victims on both sides, I guess.
Yes,
right?
there's victims and there's predators on both sides.
Yes.
Lock in. But while we're on that pace, let's talk about the richest black man in the world, not just in America, but in the world. Let's pull this up here. It's actually someone that's a godfather of one of this artist that we are very familiar with.
Vito's godfather is Aliko Dangote? The richest black man in the world. Nigeria's Afrobeat superstar Davido says a powerful connection with a business mogul, Aliko Dangote, his godfather, and the richest black man in the world, 2 icons, one in music and the other in industry, representing African excellence on the global stage. And
let's hear what he told him.
How was that? Like, can you talk about him? Because he's the richest black, anybody doesn't know.
He told me from the hospital when I was born.
Wow. Oh, yeah?
I'm good.
Wow. He's the richest black person in the world. Yeah. How was that? Like, your dad, obviously, but then him too, having those two. Yeah. This is something that, we aspire to, but and they not in entertainment or sports. Like, a lot of times people think you can only become rich, especially in America, if you're black, if you're in entertainment or sports. But
every time I see Aliko, he says the same thing. David, save your money. Save your money.
Save that money. I used to always a lot of money.
David, save your money. Save your money. But just
we've been saves though. We want to buy a live above our means. That's a lot of our problems,
I don't think that was
I suffer for it.
10 years.
You didn't go on vacation for like the first 20 years.
I'm going to go on vacation for 20 years. I go away for a day, I feel guilty. 20 years.
Like, can you talk about
2000 G-Wagon?
You don't understand, like, you probably don't understand this, but even hearing this is, like, extremely incredible. Because I remember writing the lessons when I found out about who it is, like, wait, how doesn't the world know about it? So to be 1 degree of separation from him, you calling him uncle, this is a moment. Like, this is crazy.
It's crazy.
Small world.
That's it. It's getting smaller, too.
Yeah, but that's key, because I was reading it was like, he didn't take a vacation for the first 20 years, and then the first vacation that he took was to Atlanta.
He loves Atlanta.
Yeah,
that's great.
I'm telling you, we really know.
Like all of them were all the billionaires. They're like, I told Atlanta was the hub then.
Shout out to Atlanta, but that's just really random. I'm like, anywhere.
All the places in the world.
Choose Atlanta.
Yeah, his brother lives down the road. His little brother, billionaire too. He drives himself. He takes the helicopter from his house here to the jet place. He drives his jet. He drives a
Yeah, so they show pictures of him and his godfather. I guess that's his uncle too. That's just his godfather.
Yeah.
And his brother.
So one of the things about this guy, right? He.
Be your godfather.
My godfather is T. Joey from the hospital. That's my godfather. He's the richest black man in the world.
So outside of him, you got the Stewart family, David Stewart. He's also, another, I think the second richest black man in the world. He lives here in America. We never know. This guy is very low key. But also, he's got a big hand in the tech industry. And these kind of things we overlook, being the fact that media is so widely exposed to us, and we always think that, there aren't people that have to be in the limelight or have to be in front of the camera.
But I feel like the funny stuff with this is like, a lot of people, just like this whole thing with they don't like billionaires, it's like I feel like a lot of people from our community, they like to shit on capitalism, but then put it up at the same time.
Exactly. It's like
they say Jay-Z, they say this, but they say capitalism is terrible.
But rappers do it all the time. They always they talk about all the money they got, but
I just came to mind with that whole New York that race for mayor, and everybody's kind of like jumping for all these socialist ideas. I just be laughing at people. I feel like y'all say y'all hate capitalism, but y'all just hate it when it's not someone else.
It's not other than us. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. This should be confusing.
It's all good unless
it's all good as long as not.
As long as not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That shit don't make sense to me. I don't know.
It's so counterproductive to the growth of.
Capitalism is capitalism, man. We've been living this our whole life. Y'all never experienced any of those other type of shit.
It's trauma. It's trauma that people.
I feel like it's jealousy. Y'all mad that they got it and y'all don't got it, so you feel like everybody should share it. I feel like that's corny, man. Everybody not playing the same cards. This is how life is. Like we said this before.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean.
And some people, because look at the one that we look up to, the 50s, the Jay-Z's. They came from nothing and they became something. That's inspiring, and I feel like that's the only thing that could happen in capitalism. Like, I don't think that could happen in any socialism or anything like that. I don't want to get political, but I don't think that could happen in those type of systems. Like. So I don't know why we champion it when
No, absolutely not. There is definitely a beauty to capitalism, but more importantly, there has to be a form of progress and understanding that.
Wait a minute, take my man. This man was homeless at one point. Now this dude I go to for stock tips because he know what he's doing. Like,
listen, I'm telling you, it's kind of like one of these things you got to take into consideration that people essentially have to feel or understanding the actual basis of what it means to value something. And I guess sometimes we lose the bare essentials to value when it comes to things, because we always want it. We're in this instant gratification era where we want shit, we want it, and we want it now. The J.G. Wentworth.
And we can see this guy sacrificed. He didn't go on vacation for 20 years.
Yeah.
He did all that, but I feel like a lot of people ain't willing to do that. They want all the flashy and all that stuff. We're vanity slaves. They want all that stuff.
Yeah.
When all you gotta do is sacrifice yourself, and you could live the life that you want to live in your later years, or your family. Look, the dude don't even know how to make music, but he has the freedom where he could do it because his godfather makes sure the family's straight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's, sometimes, I guess one of the things you kind of think about is, it's more or less, I know this sounds crazy. Funny Marco always used to say in his earlier videos, but it is a mindset.
Yeah,
it is a mindset that you essentially have to be in. And you can't move forward unless you want to move forward. Yeah. And you have to want to create that, that opportunity in your life. There's so many people that are almost complacent with certain situations. And
it's easier to play victim and say, my life is this way because of this, is because of that.
Absolutely.
Most of the time, you gotta look in the mirror. Your life is the way it is because of you. And I feel like a lot of people
you see that?
Do that.
And for a long time, I used to deny that. I used to be like,
I feel like all my problems is because of me. And nobody else, no system, no
based on your own
this,
circumstances. And you can use that to a positive, a positive perspective on life, or a negative. If you're a victim of your own circumstances and you put yourself in a positive light and you're doing positive things,
it's easy to point the finger.
But it is easy to point the finger.
Easy to do that.
But you know what that's saying. You point the finger, you point one, three right back at you. So
remember, man. Take that finger and point it back at you. Your life ain't the way it is because of you.
It is the way it is because of you.
Yeah, the way it is. Yeah. The life you want isn't the way it is because of you.
Yes. So take some time and really break that down for yourself. But moving right ahead, though, I saw this the other day, and I was really bothered by this because let's pull up this segment here.
All right. I mean, I seen it at work the other day too. On the plantation.
Unhinged. But you wasn't. Same here. Imagine your son get caught on camera, pew pew, with somebody, and instead of feeling bad that a family has lost their father, you out there trying to square up with the victim's daughter like you're your husband's new girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Trying to beat you up too. Yeah. Trying to beat you up. Come downstairs. You know you're in front of the courthouse trying to act like you're a son. So, yeah, stop. Yeah, let's go around the corner. Let's go around the corner. Come on, let's go.
Now, I didn't even know that any of this was happening with Remy Ma's eldest son that she had from a previous relationship. But yeah, here's the facts about the case. So her son's name is Jason Scott. He's 23 years old now. The date of the incident was June 7, 2021. Location, South Jamaica, Queens. The victim was Darius Ebo, who was 47. Dang, it involved somebody who was like twice his age. So the details are that Ebo was multiple times in the head and chest and later passed away at Jamaica Hospital. There's surveillance footage and phone data allegedly placing Scott and his accomplice Richard at the scene. His co-defendant's name is Richard Swigert. He's 22. And Richard, his co-D, is already facing separate charges. For
hold that down.
Well, if your co-defendant is already
that's what he's telling his man right now. Hold that down, Black.
You think Jason gonna be like, well, let me just put this on him too? Like, you already going away. Like, it's worth sending him a little kite. You know what I mean? He just asked. I'll be the type like, look, you don't want to do it, I get it. But if you already going away for life, right?
Yeah,
so
shout out to Cynthia too for her. I feel like they both in the wrong though, cause like she put out her phone, so it was like you're trying to go viral. Like,
no,
I mean, but cause if you pull out your phone, that means you want this to go viral. You want to confront her.
But do you or you want someone to see
I mean, but then again, Remy, why the hell are you grilling the child of
no remorse, a child. You're yelling at the daughter.
I feel like they both broke out. I feel like she's trying to clout chase too. Why are you recording this? Like, you're here to see your dad seek justice, and you want to record the mother of the dude that your father, and you want to argue with her talking about let's square up. Then no, this is not even done. She had a whole video after this. The daughter had a whole video in the car talking about the whole situation. Like, it feels like it's clout chasing. I mean, that's the era we live in now. That's what it feels like.
She did antagonize the situation in some capacity.
I feel like they're both in the wrong. Remy, you should just ignore her. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, this is her son. She's not gonna. She's gonna have some type of remorse for her son.
But like,
even though right or wrong, you know how mothers are. They're gonna look at their son and see like, he's
that's their son.
That's their son. Like,
but let's talk about like, how does Remy think it's okay to conduct herself, knowing that your son unalived this girl's father? Of course, this girl's father feels. Of course, this girl feels taken. She's hurt. She is feeling some type of way, and I don't know how the whole situation was initiated, but for Remy to conduct herself like that to someone who is probably like 15 years younger than her, because my son unalived your dad, shows no class whatsoever. And Remy, of all people, should have a little more respect, being the fact that she did a bid for shooting her friend over like a rat, right? So it just shows you her lack of respect.
I mean, she's from that environment.
She's a crash out.
She's still a crash out, yeah.
But it's crazy to see how people are moving when they have no remorse whatsoever. Like, there's a bigger picture here. You're talking about what she's wearing on her wrist. You're yelling at some little girl about wearing a watch because she's trying to get justice for her father's.
But Pat, man, God saved you.
Yo, Pat, you dodged a good one, my boy.
Well, look, we didn't have this. This is the
girl. Like,
this is the daughter.
To you, realistically, I can never speak to my father again. I can never hug him. I can never kiss him. I can never say nothing else to him. You can see your son. You can speak to him. You can hug him. You can say whatever. The fact of the matter is that I see this lady, and she's looking at me with a whole attitude. When I tell you ice grilling as if her son was the victim.
Uncalled for.
Like, miss, where's your remorse? Like, where's your sorriness? Where's your sadness? Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what I go through with nobody. I would never want to see nobody die. I don't about none of that. Like, somebody did nothing to you, you gremlin, and you really acting like you mad about something. Ice grilling somebody, ugly ass. Then you acting tough in front of a courthouse like We're gonna go to jail. You've been to jail before. I'm sure you don't want to go back. Like, what are we doing here?
Literally, it's not even her case. It's her son, and you're acting and conducting yourself. You're a grown woman. That lace front got you feeling like you 10 years younger. You need to pipe down, shawty. Like,
Remy gonna be Remy, but I feel like they both. I feel like the lady was trying to clout chase a little bit, and Remy was just not holding her composure.
Remy, for someone who, like, that's crazy how you're moving. Like, come on, I figured you would, like, you're, it's a lost cause. You need to be supportive to everyone in this situation as much as possible. That's all I'm saying here. But, when you, like, at the end of the day, we all gonna need a little support, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's from the gym, whether it's from our partner, but no one else gets more support than this young man. PBL Drizzy.
Yeah.
Let's pull up this little post that PBL Drizzy posted after his hard days of working out. He's worked out so much in his all time between gambling on stake and drinking in every post and going to the rodeo.
I mean, I feel like it's not new. Remember Joe Budden when he had their beef, he said that he was doing his abs. I don't know what's going on. I feel like we're like, men are trying to be dudes now. I mean, men are trying to be women, like making it
cosmetic surgery.
Like it's cool, like it's okay for us to do this. It should look like somebody drew it.
I'm in it literally, I probably would say 22 hours out of the whole week, I am in the gym. You know how much cardio?
Like, I don't know why these people want the easy way. Everybody wants the easy way, but they got the money. It's 2 hours?
Yeah, I'm getting my shit etched out. Like, seriously.
It's 12 hours. It's 12 hours.
Yeah.
No, 2 hours, $1,200. $12,000. Let's say how much it is.
Damn. I might be on
Niggas want the action figure abs.
Listen.
You know, and then people do it with no shame now. They don't even care, but I feel like this is for the Drake's little
and then they
play though. Because he's doing the duck lives, he's taking pictures like people. He don't care. His fan base, any fan base, they're gonna support him regardless of all shit he does. They're gonna support him regardless. He could sue. He could do this. He could do anything that if any other artist that his fan base didn't like did, they would have jokes.
I hear it.
But that's kind of weird. Like, I don't know what happened to just working hard. Like, go to the gym. It's kind of fun when you put the work in and you see the results. Like, it's like but I guess, it's easier. And then he's going to post the gym pics. But it's great. The funny thing about the pic, like, he has some cheap-ass liquor in the pic.
Like what I tell you, that's all he does now is drink liquor, play gamble on state. But why how Big Sean catch a straight bullet?
Let me play this.
Like my last one.
I think Big Sean did it too. All these mad dudes that are doing it, they lie to you. They tell you they did this, they did that. Well, I think LL Cool J was one. All these dudes is doing fake stuff.
Let's hear this song.
But I would like to know what Aubrey's Angels are going to have to say about this. Your boy got manufactured abdominal muscle. You are a man getting man lipo. Look at this definition right here. But then look at the lack of definition in his arms and the rest of his body. These are clearly
man-made.
3D printed. And Aubrey's Angels be like, oh, he's Drake. He can do whatever he wants to do. That's what makes it so much worse, nigga. You're Drake. The women already love you. And you had a liposuction, a tummy tuck. At the same time, I'm not really that mad at Drake. This is very much on brand for this nigga. But Big Sean, what the fuck?
Hey, yo. I didn't do my boy Big Sean like that. He like, what he like?
My last one.
That was funny, yo.
Yo, listen.
Yo, man. He gonna live up to that BBL Drizzy name. It is what it is. It doesn't matter. His family's gonna rock with it regardless, man.
That's it.
They're gonna make it say that it's cool. Look, the man does duck lips. He's suing people in diss tracks. He's suing the industry, all that. People don't care. His families are not gonna care. They're gonna be like, he's Drizzy, he's a cool, sis God. I mean, I like Drake, so I like some of his music, but I'm not, come on, this is not cool. Like, you got the most money, you get the biggest trainers, the biggest chef and all this, like.
Drake, I'm running multi-marathons, and I'm trying to get a six-pack. Send me a doctor number, yo, because I need to talk to him because this is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. But moving right ahead to these manufactured people. Let's talk about these new AI artists.
I feel like they were doing this before. Then there was a little backlash. They stopped. Remember, there was so much AI tracks on YouTube. Then Timbaland had this whole, Timbaland was trying to sign AI artists. So now we got this right here.
Let's hear this.
In the music industry's falling into the toilet, this is what I mean. Meet Nick Hustles. Good old Nick was suggested in my Instagram stories, and I put the beat on, and I sounded nice, but I went deeper, and I said, let me go check this guy out. And it looks like a bunch of slaves on the top. This guy's got over 200,000 monthly streams, and I'm thinking, this can't be. No, this guy is an AI artist. Check out all of his releases, all out of 2025 albums, Soul of a Hustler, I'm Toxic as Fuck, Grown Folk Music, Office Funk, Soul of a Hustler. This one's called Sweet Pussy, Mr. Bitches. This song is called I Feel Like Slapping an N-Word Today.
I mean, I heard that song before. I remember Ludacris had that song. I feel like
It's only going to get worse. The question is, what do we do now? I can assure you, whoever's behind this is not one of the culture. What are you going to do, a live show? There's so much behind this that just makes me so angry.
Music sucks anyways nowadays, so. But it's still not cool that they're doing that, but they're going to do it. We use AI, everybody's using AI, it is what it is.
Sweet Pussy Juice Monday.
If it sounds good, we gonna play it, right?
No, that's not true.
What do you mean?
That's not true. I definitely have, I give music a chance, right? Everyone has music.
No, man, I feel like these people are already using it. We don't even know that they're using it.
They're using it in different forms, but they're not using.
Your boy Ye had a whole album he used AI.
Yeah, but he used it for an addition.
I mean, he just dropped it. He just dropped it on streaming, but it's only 3 songs. I guess he took out all the AI and those songs.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
I was bumping it the other day. I mean, Preacher Man. I rock with Preacher Man.
Preacher. That was the whole.
Talking about. See, we're talking about Kanye. I have to go back to this. Like, I seen this the other day. It was crazy. Like, it was they were showing Kanye how he made the beat to Ludacris to Stand Up.
Yeah.
Like the breakdown of it, that shit was fucking crazy. I'm like, oh, where's that video at? I know it's. We could talk about. I'll find it later. We could talk about. I'm gonna find it. But the crazy how he just broke it down. Like this guy's a genius. Like he's a genius. Like I understand why a lot of people can't give him up.
So we got another one. Good topic to pull up while he's looking for that is the sneaker culture dead. Is sneaker culture dead? Like, how many times are we going to see that James Jordan's released? How many?
Stop it. He's a GOAT. The man, you know why the sneakers are still, they are a hot commodity. That's why. They're always going to be a hot commodity because there's a GOAT behind it. Just like the Kobe's a hot commodity because there's a GOAT behind it.
I think it's because the creativity has fallen short and there's no.
No, they got mad new sneakers out.
Like what? Tell me what new sneaker is good. If you can tell
They just dropped the new. I mean, it was the Kobe, but the Caitlyn, the CC version.
Talk to me someone.
That commercial was fire. You see when they had the Kobe, the Black Mamba, logo and the iron people. That was a fire commercial. Nike know what they doing.
Well, let's talk about innovation. What was the last new sneaker that Nike has made that outside of the molding that we've seen?
What do you mean? They got all them. They got the Bookers.
That's an Uptown.
I mean, kind of like Uptown.
It's the same molding as Uptown.
They got the Ja Morants.
Ja Morant's is probably one of the newer ones, but that's actually.
The Tatum's. Tatum kind of look like Crazy 8 kind of like.
Jordan Brand is the only one that always makes new shoes with new designs, but the Morants are actually their mold is a fucking tennis sneaker. So it's got the flat bottom. It's a different kind of sneaker, but it's not the one that's gonna take those cuts. But there's definitely some craziness. But in LA here, This sneaker culture is a really big thing, and we got a lot.
Yeah, they love dunks out here.
I'm talking
they drop the dunks.
And it's not like you getting this. You getting a pair of Nikes from the Nike store. You get them from these boutique stores that sell only the sneakers that you never see at Nike. So we got a segment about these two moguls who really jumped into the sneaker culture, and had it in a chokehold for a while, and this what took place.
2J's kicks aren't victims; they're bad business operators. And
what the hell? I'm gonna keep playing. My apologies.
Collective mismanagement left customers holding the bag. Shoe Surgeon scaled a business acting like he was the original designer of the Jordan 1. Okay. And 2J's signed away his company with no legal protection. A business is not roulette, my G. They didn't arrive here by accident. They got here by consistently making poor decisions. So for any customizer that still needs to learn this lesson, mass producing Nike products like they're your own is illegal unless otherwise agreed upon. So Shoe Surgeon entering into a $60 million lawsuit for some shit that's not even his with a company that makes over $51 billion annually is crazier than Jim Jones thinking he could out-rap Nas. And that's 2J's Kicks offering him $3 million for 50% of Urban Necessities, which had done $21 million a year, then left him stuck like Chuck for decisions he didn't even make, all while his wife was battling cancer. Now, it's absolutely human to focus on your family when life is on the line, but signing away half of your business without legal representation is just setting yourself up to get washed later. And when complaints mounted, consigners went unpaid, customers demanding answers. 2J's was silent, and people started doing the math, realizing that the guy Nike sued is the same guy that's a part of the Urban Necessities operation, not sending out payouts, and now 2J's understands it's gonna fall on him legally. So instead of airing each other out on IG, maybe it's time to figure out how to make things right, because if a civil suit drops, don't be surprised when someone's reselling your court subpoenas on StockX. Now, cousins, who's really the victim here? Shoe Surgeon, 2J's Kicks, are the customers that are still waiting to get paid. The Shoe Surgeon and 2J's Kicks aren't victims. They're bad business operators. And their collective mismanagement left customers.
Everybody's scamming out here, man.
Well, think about it. So, I think one of the things I ran into is a good similar situation that I can kind of like compare. Is ever since the whole tariff war, China has been coming out of the woodworks basically saying, hey, listen, all those sneakers that you guys go crazy over and all those designer brands you go over, they're made in the same factory.
Old news.
It's old news, right? So, think about it like this. We're selling stuff for 1,000 times markup, right? Versus what they're making it for. And China said, hey, listen, you guys trying to play us during the tariff war. We're basically going to open the floodgates to all of our bootlegging. They're the king of bootlegging. They can bootleg just about anything, right?
Yeah.
So when you get companies like, not companies, when you get places like China they bootleg for a living, it dilutes the product. It makes it not even worth fucking getting it. So, one of the mistakes I did was I started diving into this, on my, FYP page. I started seeing all these fucking bootleggers. And I'm talking every high-end shoe, every high-end bag, every high-end coat, any clothing, anything. Literally, China is flooding the timelines with these companies.
I remember around that time I seen a bunch of it on TikTok.
And they're
just
flooding
do this, we can ship it to you.
And they don't care. They'll ship it right to you, same packaging and everything. So when you see, so this is a little food for thought here. When you see whomever it is out there putting their life on the line and acting out and degrading someone because of something that they don't have, it just looks very classless, and it looks like
$4 to make five.
It's $4, $5 to make, and you over here acting too tough for TV because
you acting like you royalty.
Because
you got it.
Because you got it. But in reality,
you got ripped off.
You got ripped off. So lock in and tighten up. Think about it. What really counts and what really matters when it comes to you going out and spending that cake. But think about it. A little food for thought here. But this is a great little segment.
Free corn.
Free corn.
I'm gonna play the video.
Free is because they want the fighting age males of the population to be spiritually castrated and have nothing but a lack of focus and no drive whatsoever, so that they can't cultivate the reality that they truly desire. Like, really ask yourself that, right? Nothing is free in this fucking world, right?
Yeah, if it's
Water's
free,
not free, food's not free,
you're
drugs
the
are
product.
not free,
Remember that.
but porn is free. You know what I'm saying? Porn and social media are free. So genuinely ask yourself why, right? Maybe they want you distracted. Maybe they want you depleted. Maybe they want your focus. You know,
that's all hack sites. That's not like the
direction.
Yeah, all that stuff is like hacking stuff.
No, it's not. That's uploaded by people.
Some, but there's some that they steal from. It's pirated shit.
And this wrote a new bill in play. Melania Trump just signed actually about revenge porn. And if the
no, I'm talking about all that stuff that they have like used to have like onion movies, all that. Yeah. Pirates and then put it on there.
Yeah.
They used to try to take this shit down all the time.
Yeah, but it's not as much. And it's definitely new stuff every day. There's so many different. There's so many.
Yo, I don't watch that stuff no more. That shit is not good for you. It just makes you lust all the damn time. And now you right, you can go on Twitter and find it for free too. Twitter, even sometimes on IG they be having some shit that it comes up free now. Like
yeah,
you don't even look for it. You're like, what the hell? Like this is all over the time.
And then you got sites like
X, not Twitter no more.
You got sites like who was keeping dudes.
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta pay for. I mean, but then you could just go on Reddit and find the hack versions, and you could hack people's shit and not even pay for it.
But it's crazy because, like I was saying, OF, you get these guys who are spending large amounts of money on OF, never touching these girls or touching these people. Sorry, I don't mean.
So I tell you, that's our weakness as men. We have that lusting is really one of our weaknesses. Like.
So learn how to channel that energy and make sure you're not the simp of the year, like my boy Alex. Hi.
Oh, dude, that was giving up all his riches for that chick that we did a couple episodes ago, yeah.
Nah, we talking about Cassie's husband.
What do you mean, yo? Don't listen to this guy. You heard what the woman said. He's strong. He's supporting his wife.
He's sensational.
He is the definition of unconditional love. Well, conditional love, right? Or unconditional love. He's the example. He's a poster boy. He's taking women. He took his wife for who she was, and he took her at her lowest and brought her up. All right, she's $30 million up now. He was there by her side. He doesn't care about all the pee and urine stains on her teeth. He don't care about any of that. He's still tonguing it down and supporting her like a real man should. Right, feminists? Right? Feminists, hey. Support her. No feminists.
All I'm saying is, when girl, I want to be like Alex Fine.
Yeah.
But moving right ahead though, let's get into this some of this tech that we got here rolling out.
A 24-year-old is preparing to become the first human on Mars.
Damn, you know what kind of fucking accolade that is? She's going to Mars.
At just 24, Allison Carson is already playing a remarkable role in shaping the future of space exploration. Widely recognized as a passionate advocate for interplanetary travel, she has dedicated much of her young life to preparing for the possibility of a human mission to Mars. While not officially part of any Mars-bound crew, her accomplishments reflect the determination and readiness of some eager to take on the demand of space.
Damn.
Carson earned her pilot license by 18 and has completed an advanced space training program across multiple countries.
18? Yeah.
Beyond her technical milestones, she's a global ambassador for STEM education, using her books, TED Talks, and public speaking to inspire the next generation. Her work reflects a growing movement among young people to break boundaries and turn the vision of Mars exploration into a tangible goal.
Damn.
Yeah, this Blanquita look like she's ready to walk on Mars.
First of all, man, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that is.
Shouts to her and shouts to women in STEM.
Yeah, people that are actually, focused on not just wanting to be, a star and stuff.
But yo, if Mars open up though, and they taking that shit, I'm definitely gonna be the one taking that trip out there though. I will be going to Mars.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up. What else we got coming up.
But I don't know. I don't think you're gonna take that trip to Mars. So why would you want to take that? I don't know. Why would you want to go somewhere?
I want to be a part of the first civilization. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, there's nothing there.
That's the whole point. We're gonna build this shit up. We're gonna start a new whole fucking.
So you want to leave a planet that has stuff already to go somewhere to be a caveman, basically.
The first of its kind.
Man, yo, that's what I'm telling you. Americans, we are so entitled, man. This is the stuff we want to do. There's people in other countries, they don't even know the next meal they're gonna have. These people want to go to Mars.
First world problems. Yo, to the people out there, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you would go to Mars with me. Or not me, but just in general.
Go with Elon, man, that weirdo. Go. Elon from Mars. He probably, that's why he want to go there so much.
Probably low key.
But, this is an NFL player. Sauce Gardner is taking brain health seriously by wearing a Neotech device designed to help prevent long-term brain injuries. The lightweight collar-like device helps reduce the risk of concussion-related trauma by minimizing head movement during impact. Gardner's decision highlights growing awareness among athletes about protecting their health and using technology to support long-term well-being both on and off the field. Oh, the FDA just cleared the device, which is, so they're trying to get rid of CTE.
So it's pretty cool actually. It's very slim and seamless.
Oh yeah, it looks like a little neck band.
It's like a little neck band, and I had a neck injury when I was in high school. I had to learn how to walk again, but more importantly, I bounced back from that. And playing ball after that has always been very it makes you very timid, and your neck is so vital to every impact shot. So to see stuff like that. See how tech is making the world into world of sports is pretty impressive stuff. They got the communication helmets. Now they have these collars that aren't big and bulky. Then you got a whole bunch of fun little things they're using right now to make the game safer. So shouts to them building this product to make the game more enjoyable.
Yeah, that's kind of dope.
But the times have changed. It was just a couple of years ago when we had to make our bets with horrible bookies or
you're my Michael Beasley.
Or pray that, our cousin's gonna give us our money if we made a bet with them. Or, pray that we hit a box on Super Bowl. But my boy Malik Beasley.
Nah, that's crazy. They're playing. You see the highlights now? It's looking like he was throwing the games. He's playing defense. He just let somebody slide. It's crazy.
And then running down court to make the last point. You're blown out by 13 or 20 to 13. But you run down court to score one more point. Come on, Malik. And you was talking that fly shit to AE early in the season, talking about I had this many threes, you had that many threes, and all of a sudden we're just like.
This take you back to that game when they played the Knicks too. Remember he missed that shot? That game when they shot that. I mean, they didn't call the foul,
but it's crazy to see how much of an impact betting has fucked the games up. Everything on a professional level, NFL, NBA. It's making to the point where it's like.
I mean, they knew this was gonna happen. What do you think is gonna happen? These people are gonna want to double their.
But it didn't get worse. I feel like it's gotten worse. Since
it's legal now.
These
Yeah.
apps have been out here.
Yeah, they call Michael Porter's brother.
Yeah, Deontay.
I mean, they just let Tyree Rozier. They said that he's cleared of anything because remember they had him investigating him too.
Yeah.
It's so funny. They had a clip of Gary Payton on the. She said he's on the bench, or I guess the spread was 11 points or something like that. So the Warriors is beating the Wizards by 12. You see him on the bench like this, Then he's like, what the fuck? Your team's up by 12. Why you so worried? Then he's like, I think the Warriors beat the spread, right? He's like this. Then it's a second left in the game. The Wizards come and drop a 3. He's like, he's all distraught. He's like, what the?
It's fucked up. Listen.
It's they're doing it in our face,
in our face. I've had parlays that are just so long, and then I'm like, you know what? This is done. This is completely blatantly cheating right here. So Yeah, we parted ways with our sports betting.
Well, on other sport news, this guy's man, he said I talk about LeBron so much.
Oh God.
He opted in his contract. Now he's getting $53 million. This is the first time he ever opted in a contract. Never he signed a new contract, and then now he wants to be on a winning team. Like you just took all our bread. How are we gonna help you win? Yo, I can't. I'm praying to God. I hear trade talks. God, please, make this true.
Yo, we need this one.
Go, leave.
Yo, we need this one.
Who's gonna take that $53 million contract? Even though it's only 1 year.
Yo, we need
Who's gonna take that?
Yo, we need this, yo.
Yeah, he could go mess up New York, please.
Listen,
and you already know New York fans is worse than us Laker fans. They're gonna fit us in.
Yo, listen, we got Brunson. So
what do you think they'll give up in a trade for New York? You think they're gonna give up all their assets for a 40? I think it's about to be 41.
Yeah, I would give up Bridges. I would give up OG. Would you give up OG or would you give up Cat?
I'm taking Cat, Bridges. You know, I don't think they're not gonna give us that much for that.
Yeah, man, you gotta go for.
Yo, you want the star? You're gonna have to give us some. And the contract's gonna have to line up anyway. So
and then the Knicks, we got a new head coach.
Oh yeah, Mike Brown just got hired.
Mike Brown.
Yeah, they about to shit on you in a few. I don't know how long you're gonna be there for. I'm telling you, New York is brutal.
But New York is definitely prepared.
But then again, I feel like the East is in the open right now. All these teams got injured players, and the East is open right now. I don't know who's gonna be the top team. Boston's done. Pacers their key player is gone. I feel like the East is open right now.
They
got rid of Porzingis. They got rid of. And I think they're gonna get rid of some more people.
Oh, and then one of the biggest.
Yeah, Dame Lillard got waived. No more game time.
No more game time.
Now they got stories coming out that he wanted to go to Portland. The team wouldn't let him go to Portland. When he got injured, or go nurse his family. You know, when something happens, all these little stories start coming out. And Giannis put out a tweet. He's like, "What the hell's going on here?"
Yo. Honestly, the way Giannis put that tweet out made me feel like he was trolling LeBron when LeBron said about AD getting traded. He was like, "That's a motherfucking lie." Basically saying he didn't know anything about it. But Giannis,
I know. I feel like Giannis, you know, bro. There's no way they're not telling you. But just to make it seem like I'm not behind this, like.
Giannis said, "I don't know what's going on." Yeah. Yo, love to see these trades.
I mean, there's a lot of moves that have been going on.
Hopefully, Memphis can make some trades to have someone to support Ja.
There's a couple moves. I mean, and the Lakers have got DeAndre Ayton too.
DeAndre, he's all right. He was good at one point in time. He's definitely a player that you can help mold.
And that your boy, I mean, he's back in the NBA kind of, but he's got kind of summer league. Your boy, Kenneth Lawton Jr.
Oh, he did?
He got signed to the summer team league. So now he has a chance to make the roster. The Celtics don't got nobody, so he probably has a chance.
Lofton out here putting up 50 plus a night out in China. He had to go out there and say, "Listen, man, I need this run one more time." But his problem is he don't want to lose that weight and keep it off.
And Spencer Dinwiddie's on the Hornets now. What else? They had a couple moves now. What else is another move? Duncan Robinson left the Heat finally. He's on Detroit. Detroit is good now because they lost the shooter with Hardaway. Hardaway went to Denver Nuggets. Nuggets been making some nice moves too.
Yeah, Nuggets got some good.
So now they got a shooter back again, and Larry Nance went back to the Cavaliers again. And
fucking Larry Nance, he's good. He's done after this. Who goes back to the Cavs after? Come on, bro.
The Cavs. The East is open. The Cavs probably. They had the number one record last year, but.
And then fucking bum ass
Lonzo's over there too now.
I did see
Lonzo went to the Cavs too. I'm hoping LeBron go back over there. Give us Jared Jack. Give us the big man.
Yeah.
And give us what's the other dude you were talking about last time? The up and coming power forward. What's his name again? On the Cavs.
Mobley?
Yeah, give us Mobley or something, or give us the point guard. You can take LeBron. I think that's give LeBron. The East is open right now. LeBron can have a chance to get another ring with him and Donovan.
LeBron's going to the Knicks, man.
Yeah, all right. They already said, there's a lot of teams that said they do not want to deal with LeBron. He's 41, they do not want him.
Yeah.
His ass talking about ring culture, now he's chasing another ring. They talking about Dallas. You think he'll go to Dallas?
Honestly, I don't like how he denounced the ring culture after winning 4 of those motherfuckers. Like, nah.
He's trying, like I told you, you get mad when I say he's trying to run the narrative because that's what only thing he could do now is try to change the narrative because he's never going to catch up to the GOAT, Michael, Jeffrey, all Jeffs are great, Jeffrey, Jordan. He ain't gonna catch up to him, so he's gonna keep on changing the narrative, and his little minions are gonna go jump with it. They're gonna jump on it. Yeah, he's right. He's not right.
The king.
Yeah, he can't. He ain't the king, nothing. But there's a couple other moves, ain't nothing too crazy like that. But yeah.
But looking forward to seeing some of the summer league action. And
I'm gonna be in Vegas for that too. Oh yeah, the Knicks picked up that dude too. Remember the dude that dunked on LeBron and the dude that played for France. He had that one contract. He was on the Philly last year.
I remember that.
The Knicks and they signed Clarkson too.
I did see Clarkson.
I mean, I don't know.
I like Clarkson.
Well, Clarkson's not the sixth man anymore. He hasn't played like the sixth man like he did a couple
seasons. Why
seasons.
is it I always see Clarkson balling in training, right? But he comes in when he
there was a couple years he was going off as a sixth man.
Yeah. But now
it's kind of like, but he was in the Jazz last year, so nobody was paying attention to the Jazz. But then again, I didn't see him put up numbers like he was before he went to the Jazz.
Listen, all I'm saying is that we looking forward to seeing the next season. But till next time.
Oh, and we can't forget Shea signed a 4-year, $285 million extension.
SGA is not.
Yo, he just got him a ring. He had a great season this year. MVP, and scoring title.
He's a foul baiter.
It doesn't matter. He's still nice.
That shit is not fun to watch, bro. I'm sorry. Like you're
telling me his step backs, him going in the paint, he's still fun to watch. He got some moves. He got a bag.
He does his big, wide eye open shit, and then, like, come on, bro. Come on. We're trying to fucking watch ball. Your shiftiness is acceptable, but when you're going in there every time and you open your eyes big and wide and creating this contact, it's just not fun to watch. And it's like.
So before we leave, I found the Kanye West breakdown how you made the stand up beat. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna just play it before we leave. Oh, why is this not playing? Oh, all right, wait up.
I hope you like what I do for you, and I'll try and sing right too.
That's not crazy. He's a genius, man. He's a genius, man. He's nuts. Yo, man, this is how God makes geniuses, bro. They're gonna be off tilted on some type of way.
The song was completely different, like
way different. Like, how the fuck did you think of that?
I didn't think of that. Those little. He was literally clipping sounds of instruments. There was a meaning.
Like you hear this, like, how the fuck this don't sound like stand up? Yeah. And you see him slowing it down, speeding that up, chopping, like that's crazy.
Yang.
Man, we missed old Yang.
Free Yang, we need that Yang back, man. We need that Yang back.
I mean, it's somewhere in there, but he's nuts. He just wanna. I think he's doing a lot of fellatio. Too much fellatio got to his head, man.
Man, listen.
Pause.
Bianca Sensorian looking like she putting him on that pedestal. That box got my boy acting types unorthodox.
Well, show love regardless, you heard.
Show love!